Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make a DIY controller piñata. I've already started actually with the board here. Don't mind my little scraps over there. So what you want to do is, I had got this cardboard from the Dollar Tree. It was $1. If you have some leftover cardboard in your home, I would suggest using that just to try to cut down on cost. Unfortunately, I don't. So I've already started this one, and I'm doing a DIY piñata. It's in the shape of a controller, the Xbox controller. So I started that one. So like I said, you go to Dollar Tree, get you a piece of cardboard for $1, or use what you have in the house to cut down on the cost. I flipped this over. I'm gonna put this one on top and trace it. I am pressed for time, so I'm actually just gonna try to cut it out as it is. And these are my scraps from earlier. No, I better trace it. I'm using my phone, and I got you kind of like rigged up. So I'm just gonna go in carefully and along the line and cut. So I'm doing this on my carpet, but I'm not cutting deep enough to go through because I don't want to damage the carpet. So I lifted it and then I'll go deeper. I am sweating like crazy. Okay, so that part is done. This is the bottom of it. See? And then I'm just gonna do it on the side. Try not to cut yourself. So my suggestion would be not to throw away any of your scraps. You may need them. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go a little bit deeper. I'm not trying to damage my floors. Hi there. And I am pressed for time, so I have to get little ones. I'll show you guys just in case you may want to see what I'm doing. Just tracing around the line that I cut. So I'll finish this up and come back. So here we have, the so this is a piece here, and then this is the other piece. So one will be the top, one will be the bottom, top and bottom. And then to do a round, I'm going to do the sides around it. You're gonna have to tape it or glue it. So I found this old box, this old Amazon box that I'm gonna use to go around as my edge. So I just need strips anyway. So it's going to be like this. No, it's going to be flat. It's going to be flat, so like this. So it's going to be like this. Rig it up like that. It's going to be flat. Waiting for my hot glue to heat up. I have some extra glue sticks here. Sidebar, so I don't like when the hot glue gun gets down to this size because then it's difficult for it to come out, and then at some point in a minute I'm going to have to push it through. I just wish that it would just continuously be there where we can just keep adding. It would already be initially there, like it doesn't run out. Like once it gets to a certain point, it should just melt off, and then we should be able to just put this all the way in. That's just my little rant. So I'm just applying the hot glue along the perimeter and sticking this poster board, sticking the cardboard on here, on top of it. And then it's secure. See? Now it's on, it's attached. And I'm just gonna continue to go around, shape it as I need it, and keep going. Attach it here. And just to try to speed this up, I'm just going to alternate between, I'm gonna use both the tape and the glue stick because I'm kind of like rigging this up. Like I said, the children are not going to care. They just want the candy out of it. And hopefully this fits here. And this is what it's looking like so far. Now I'm just going to take this piece So obviously you want to line it up. And this is my version of a DIY Xbox controller piñata. I'm actually very proud of myself. So I'm gonna attach this, and then I'll come back and do the streamers. So now, here is the final look of it before I add the streamers and the rest of the decorations. Very happy, very happy. Very happy with that. So let's cut this up. Wait, so I'm done with this. Streamers from the Dollar Tree, 2 for $1, and I'm still going to use that hot glue gun. And so this piece is short right here. So this is perfect. I think I'm going to do mine close together. So 1, 2. I'm just going to do this first one just to start. And you want to roll it up and then make some snips at the edge. Now, what you can do is you can actually cover this with black, like table liner or some type of black paper, and then put this on, but I'm not doing all of that. I'm gonna throw this on. If I do it, I am going to do it close enough so that I don't have to, and it'll still be fine. And like so. Piece and do it like that. And then once I get to the top, I'm going to double my strips, snip them so that it goes faster. And don't forget to add a little, I'm gonna cut right here, probably at the top, in the middle, for string, so that we can hang it up, hang up the piñata. And that's it. Fill it. I'm also gonna cut a hole right here for the candy. I can actually double it because I can double it now. One on this side, one on that side. Or you can actually cover it all together and then go back in and snip it. I heard that they have these special kinds of scissors, which I do not own. And this would go much faster. But again, I'm all about using what you have to cut down on the cost. Just going to keep going. And if you feel like that, once you finished it and it's still not full, just always go back in and add some more. like so far. Remember, I still have the rest of this to do, the sides and then the other half of it. I already cut a hole. I just took my straight edge here, cut a hole here, and then pushed it in or pop it out. And then this is how you can fill it with candy, and it tucks right in there nicely. I'm also going to put a hole right here so we can hang it, and that's it. So this is where I am so far, and I just have this little bit up here to do, and then flip it over into the other. This little bit up here to do, and then flip it over into the other side. But I just wanted to come and show you. I'm pressed for time. The party is tomorrow, so I'm just going through them, and I'm going and snip each one with scissors so that it mimics down here, straight and fringe. And make these the straight ones look like this. So here it is. This is where my flap is here for the candy. I can fill it up and put the candy in here. Push this back down and cover it. So guys, if you're doing the same size as the one that I'm doing, one roll fits the entire front of the box or back of the box. So the other roll, because Dollar Tree gives you two, this one will go for the front, and this one, which is empty, is for the back. Anything left over will go around on the sides. So I believe you might just have enough to do an entire piñata with just one pack, depending on what size you have. So as I stated before, I'm going to go in and I'm going to go back in and fill this part in down here. But I'm going to go back in now, and so now I'm just going to go back in. I'm going to go back in and just snip these and snip the straight lines that I told you about. All of the straight paper, just snip them. And then sort of like mess it up so that it's fringe. And that's how it'll end up looking. So let me just show you guys the piñata so far. And like I said, I'm gonna go in and snip these so that they look like this. So the straight ones will have fringe on it, and then I'll just go and just play with them, plop them up, and fill in any gaps that I think exist. And then I'm going to go around and take care of that, the perimeter, and then the front side of it. So here's the final look of the piñata. So I think I'm gonna add another one here. But I think it turned out really nice. And I have some little decorations here for it. But it's a nice outline. So let me finish up. This is why I say do not throw away your scrap paper, because I want to make some YX, like some of the controller letters on here. So I just use some tape, trace it, and then I want to cut it. Let me see if I can do it on camera. So I take the tape and I just trace around it. So that would be the Y, the B, the X, and whatever other letter that's on the controller. And I'll cut these out. And then I'm going to add the Y in black, B, X, and A over there, and then attach it to the piñata. So I just took my X-Acto knife and put a hole, 2 holes, one here and one here. Got some ribbon. And insert it in here, fold it through here. And this will hang the piñata. Tomorrow I'll fill it with some candy, and that'll be it. Let me just show you guys what it looks like now. Now that I added a little bit of the decoration. So this is what it looks like now. And I add the little decoration, and I have the ribbon here to hang it. And as you can see, I did the back, on the top, and the side, and on the very side of myself. DIY Piñata, Xbox Piñata. So if you try to purchase one of these at Party City, this is going to run you $30, if not more. And it only cost me a pack of streamers from the Dollar Tree. Printed this out on the computer. This is aluminum foil. And this is actually one full pack from the Dollar Tree. Some ribbon I already had. And if you have boxes, great. If you don't, use 2 Dollar Tree boxes, which is a total of $3. 2 boxes and 1 pack of streamers. You're gonna make some hot glue or glue, whatever glue that you have. Glue, Gorilla Glue, hot glue, whatever glue that you have, just use that. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good day. I hope you guys love it.